When did you start like regularly smoking weed?
Since I was like 10 years old.
From heavyweight boxer to cannabis contender, Mike Tyson is busy these days building his brand, which includes breaking into the real estate world.
Mike Tyson earned $20 million from a single fight against Jake Paul. For most boxers, that amount would be the peak of an entire career. But for Mike Tyson, it was just the beginning. Today, without stepping into the ring or throwing a single punch, he continues to earn millions every month. And he does it in a business no one ever expected from him. His monthly income will surprise you. Today, we will tell you about Mike Tyson's post-boxing life and the businesses he is involved in. When Mike Tyson retired from professional boxing in 2005, he left behind not only his career, but also most of his sources of income. Iron Mike, who earned over $300 million during his career, faced complete financial devastation upon retirement. In 2003, he filed for bankruptcy, revealing that he had $23 million in debt. Luxury cars, mansions, Bengal tigers, and an extravagant lifestyle had consumed all his earnings. The post-retirement period was a difficult transformation for Tyson. Outside the ring, he was lost, struggling with substance abuse and depression. Cocaine use, alcohol addiction, and emotional turmoil shook his life. However, this dark period became the starting point for Tyson to rediscover himself. By the early 2000s, Tyson began to get his life back on track. He developed an interest in Eastern philosophy and veganism, attended therapy, and, most importantly, made cannabis a part of his life. At this point, cannabis was not just a recreational substance for him.
Iron Mike, the baddest man on the planet.
No, I'm just Mike. Stop.
It also served as a therapeutic tool to help him cope with his traumas. Tyson's entry into the cannabis industry stemmed both from his personal experiences and the changing legal landscape in the U.S. In 2016, the legalization of recreational cannabis in California created a massive market for the industry, presenting Tyson with a new business opportunity. Towards the end of 2016, Tyson and his partners established Tyson Ranch on a 40-acre property in California's Mojave Desert. The project was more than just a cultivation operation. It included plans for an amphitheater, glamping facilities, a golf course, and cannabis festivals, a comprehensive cannabis complex. The legal status of cannabis in the U.S. varies by state. As of 2024, recreational cannabis is fully legal in 24 states, while 38 states allow medical use. However, at the federal level, cannabis is still classified as a Schedule I substance, making it technically illegal. This complex legal landscape creates both challenges and opportunities for industry players. Tyson Ranch initially started as an ambitious project, but over time, Tyson's business strategy evolved. In 2019, he launched the more focused and scalable Tyson 2.0 brand. This new venture relied on a licensing model, developing and marketing products through partnerships while leveraging Tyson's name and brand. Tyson 2.0 has become one of the most successful celebrity cannabis brands in the modern industry. Its business model is cleverly designed. Instead of direct cultivation and production, licensing agreements minimize risk and capital requirements. The brand's product range is extensive, including premium cannabis flowers, pre-rolls, edibles, vape cartridges, and concentrates. One of the most notable products is the Mike Bites gummy series. Shaped like ears, these gummies reference Tyson's infamous 1997 fight with Evander Holyfield, turning one of the most controversial moments of his career into a marketing strategy. The company quickly expanded from California to Nevada, Massachusetts, and other legalized states through licensing partnerships. With each state having its own regulations, the licensing model was ideal for multi-state expansion. In 2022, Tyson 2.0 went international, opening a coffee shop in Amsterdam, the heart of the world's cannabis culture. The Mike Tyson Cannabis Dispensary quickly became a popular destination for both tourists and locals. This move strengthened Tyson's position as part of a global branding strategy. While exact financial figures are not publicly disclosed, industry analysts estimate that Tyson 2.0 generates tens of millions of dollars in annual revenue. Publications such as Cannabis Business Times and Marijuana Business Daily cite it as one of the most successful celebrity-backed cannabis brands. Tyson also hosts the podcast Hotboxin' with Mike Tyson, a format featuring deep conversations with guests while using cannabis, serving both as entertainment and a way to promote his brand to a broader audience. Tyson's relationship with cannabis is not only commercial, but deeply personal. In various interviews, he openly discussed how cannabis changed his life. He famously stated that he consumes cannabis worth $40,000 per month, roughly $1,300 per day. On Joe Rogan's podcast, he said, "Cannabis made me a better person. Ego control, anger management, facing my traumas. All of this was possible with cannabis. I wouldn't be the Mike Tyson I am today without it." According to Tyson, cannabis played a critical role in his fight against PTSD and depression. The physical and mental toll of his boxing career, childhood trauma, and public pressure caused severe psychological issues. Traditional medications and therapies offered limited relief, while cannabis gave him a new perspective. This personal experience directly influenced his business decisions. Tyson sees cannabis not just as a commercial product, but as a plant with medical potential that can improve people's quality of life. He said in an interview, "People see it as recreational, but I see it as a healing tool." However, this high consumption also raises concerns. Experts discuss potential health risks of daily high-dose cannabis use. Tyson responds by noting that cannabis keeps him away from more harmful substances like alcohol and cocaine. Tyson's entry into the cannabis industry has sparked debate. Critics question a person with a history of violent crimes and a prison sentence for sexual assault leading in this sector. Social equity is a key concern in the cannabis industry. Thousands of people, mostly Black and Latinx, served time for cannabis-related offenses while wealthy celebrities profit, creating a paradox. Advocates argue Tyson has learned from his past mistakes, transformed himself, and plays a positive role in changing public perceptions of cannabis. By openly sharing his traumas and rehabilitation, he raises awareness of the plant's medical potential and the stigma surrounding it. Legally, Tyson's businesses operate fully within state regulations. All necessary licenses are obtained, and compliance is ensured. However, federal illegality remains a risk. Reluctance of banks to serve cannabis companies forces the industry to operate largely in cash, posing security and tax challenges. Public perception is divided. Among younger, progressive audiences, Tyson's venture is seen as a story of entrepreneurship and personal transformation. More conservative groups view it with concern. In sports circles, opinions vary. Some think it tarnishes his boxing legacy, while others applaud his creative post-retirement business model. Tyson's story represents more than just a retired boxer's journey. It brings together themes of a rapidly growing legal cannabis industry, changing societal attitudes, and the power of personal transformation. By 2024, the U.S. cannabis industry had become a $30 billion annual market. As federal legalization becomes more likely in coming years, this figure is expected to grow exponentially. Tyson 2.0 is strategically positioned to capture a share of this growth. Today, Tyson's legacy is no longer defined solely by his in-ring performance. Once the youngest heavyweight champion, one of the highest-earning athletes, and one of the most controversial figures, he is now recognized as a cannabis entrepreneur, podcast host, and mental health advocate. His success in the cannabis industry demonstrates the power of lifelong learning and adaptation. From financial ruin to founding a multi-million-dollar enterprise, his journey proves that second chances and reinvention are possible. Criticism and debate continue, of course. But Tyson's story reflects the complexity of modern America: success, failure, addiction, rehabilitation, entrepreneurship, and societal change, all intertwined. Mike Tyson has never left anyone indifferent. Inside or outside the ring, he has always been a figure of discussion, inspiration, and fascination. His cannabis ventures mark the latest, and perhaps most unexpected chapter of his legacy. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Join the Fighter Files family, and don't miss more stories like this.